What does it mean? Why are you Chilo, Milo, Dragon.
We blend of organizational procurement. Organization procurement. Where we learned about the industrial buying process. Yeah, we learned that. So now topic 3, where we're going to learn about strategic planning in industrial marketing. Okay, so strategic planning is the way, in terms of marketing, is the way that businesses choose to market their products or services in order to achieve organizational goals.
Geez, Louise, man.
We are trying to go so far.
Yeah, what is it?
It is the way in which businesses market their products and services in order to achieve organizational goals. So you need to plan things to gain competitive advantage.
Do you have a pen?
No, I do not. You can borrow from someone.
Oh, that's just a drag. Yeah.
So the strategic marketing in
But then what is the way in which
marketing plan to market their products and services in order to achieve organizational goals and gain competitive advantage. So the way in which marketers approach strategic planning in consumer marketing is different with industrial marketing. So they are different. The same way we looked at the differences between industrial and consumer marketing. So unlike consumer marketing, where the products are usually marketed through one channel, for industrial marketing, okay, so as I was saying, for industrial marketing, in consumer marketing, they're marketing products through one channel. But for industrial marketing, they usually go for different types of channels, depending on who you are advertising your product or service to.
I think nobody can hear. Okay, you don't have to say anything.
Okay, you can go for a pen.
Wait, I can just go to the
Even in the library, you can create your own paper.
This never happened.
Mona, you can go to the library.
I'm so bored. I'm ready to be student. Got it.
Okay. So as I was saying, in consumer marketing, you usually market your product through one channel. So you can choose to use maybe social media. But for industrial marketing, depending on who you're selling your products to, you have to use different channels.
in industrial, they use different
channels depending to the customer they're selling to. So remember, we said industrial customers include the institutions, the government. Okay, yeah, both sides.
So this is falling under.
We're just trying to define the strategic planning in industrial marketing.
Okay.
Yeah. So the second way in which this strategic planning differs from consumer marketing is for industrial marketing. There is a relation between marketing activities and functional areas. Yes? There is a relationship between marketing activities and functional areas. For example,
the relation between marketing activities and the
functional areas. For example, these functional areas could be engineering, manufacturing, and also technical services. So when they are marketing that, what I mean by this statement is when they are marketing that product, there is a relationship. They have to market what the manufacturers are producing. Unlike in consumer marketing where you usually have finished products.
Can you give an example?
Okay, so give an example, please. You're producing this at the industry. Yes. So in consumer marketing, where we have now ordered this from the industry, we already know how this thing functions. Yeah. So we know it's going to be green, it lasts for I don't know how many days, and that's how it works. But in consumer marketing. But in industrial marketing, when they are marketing these things, they have to make sure that what they are telling their customers is what is being manufactured in the factory. So marketers have a tendency of exaggerating things.
Of course.
Yeah. So they need to make sure that what they are telling their customers is what is really being produced.
So in other words, they chose a really good thing called exaggeration.
Yeah. So function areas, they have to make sure the marketing department has to make sure that they tell the production department exactly what they are going to market. So that the production department can do what this project is saying to be doing.
Oh, even an industrial thing, yes, because like you can call Madame. So it's like that I can tell this one, they can reduce the
because the production team is the one who they're responsible for. So you could market something that is impossible to produce.
But this isn't like that's why Mr. Mokandijan would need to move so the marketer exaggerates.
That's why I say there is a relationship between the marketing part and the functional areas. So the ones who are responsible for manufacturing and producing this product also have to be available there. So these guys know exactly what they're going to say. So they can't work without the production team. It's like they're going to sell nothing without the production team.
That's true.
Yeah. So in strategic planning, there are three things that are usually concerned in terms of industrial marketing. The first is functional isolation. So remember how I said that there's a relationship between marketing and functional areas. So functional isolation mainly focuses on those parts, where before you market your products and services, you need to think about the functional areas. in hand. Do we actually have the money to produce this type of product? Do we have the materials that are required to produce that type of product? So you cannot isolate the functional areas from marketing. You get? If you want to succeed, you can't isolate engineering, production from marketing, industrial marketing. Yeah. So that's the meaning of functional isolation.
You can't, you can minimize the functional production.
So you can't ignore the other parts of the industrial company. You can't ignore it and just focus on marketing.
Meaning industry as a whole, everything has to be included here for doing something else.
Yeah, so you have to think about those producing, you have to think about the money to actually produce those types of products. For example, you tell people that I can always supply you with 10 tables every day, but there is no money to produce those things.
So you get loans.
What I mean is you should always consider the other parts of the product before you consider marketing.
Alright. That's functional isolation.
And then the other part is functional conflict. Conflict. Okay, so this means that there is a conflict between the interests of the functional area and the marketing area. So if they do not go along, it ends up in functional conflict. You get, they don't agree on one thing. So the reason why functional conflict happens, the first is because they need to keep, sometimes marketers tend to exaggerate the product until customers find out that that is not what they were offered. So they need to keep the marketing part simple in order to align with production.
I've heard about that.
And that's the part where there is functional conflict is that the production people know exactly how the product works and the marketing don't actually know how this product works. So sometimes they are forced to produce something that they can't actually operate. They don't know how it works, but they have to produce it.
Because of the marketing.
Yes.
Because.
So if the production department makes the product complicated, the customers and even the marketing department may not understand how that product actually works.
So functional isolation, functional conflict.
Yeah, and the other part where functional conflict is applicable is when packaging. They're trying to package the products or services, so many products or services, but at lower cost. So that can lead to the reduction of the quality of the product.
So packaging is everything.
Yeah. So they have to make sure that what they are selling is of a good quality and not trying to put down cost. So it could be that the company is trying to reduce costs and they decide to make a lot of products and reduce the cost. So it might result in them buying products of raw materials that are of low quality. So when they buy raw materials that are of low quality, that also leads to product that is of low quality. So it is hard to actually manufacture a product that is of low quality. Yeah? Okay.
Does it
Yeah, interpreters. Okay, so the last part where functional conflict comes in is when engineers are always following the rules. So they tend to go and bring out something innovative because they have to go by the book.
So, but like I'm an engineer, we're supposed to follow every rule.
Yes, you're supposed to follow every rule.
If I'm a machine, one of the rules.
So that following, that is following by the book, can also lead to consequences.
Oh yeah, or something just immediate.
Yeah. So now that there is functional conflict, businesses or industrial businesses must be involved in alleviating conflict. So that's the third part.
Alleviating, yes.
Like,
Oh.
reducing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, reducing conflict.
Alleviating.
You should write it on policy. The first part is functional isolation, then there is functional conflict, and there is alleviating conflict.
Okay, spell Viating. Alleviating conflict. This is when they just conflict between them.
So, as industrial businesses, there is a need to try to find the causes of conflict between departments. So, to produce a product, there is a need for several departments to work together in order to come up with a product or a service. So, the arising of the functional conflict brings up alleviating conflict. So, in order to produce goods and services, you need to reduce the conflict happening between departments. So, you need to find ways to make them work together in order to come up with a better product or service.
How long will this class be? Okay. There's anyone every week. You have this like 2 hours, maybe 1 hour. If I'm a really happy hour. For during the aspects of the week. There are the rest of the week.
Okay, so now we are supposed to add 1 hour to our class.
The 3 hours every day? I mean each day?
Not each day, but we have
per week.
Per week. So we already have 2 makeup classes, and we have to find another.
Wait, I already see the now. There's money for when you meet.
Yeah, we moved to 2 weeks.
So the other day we meet in New York.
Friday.
Right. No, Friday I have a class, another meeting in the morning. The real me will meet my son.
Okay, that's fine. And we can meet tomorrow for the hour.
What time?
10 to 12.
So,
1 hour.
okay, this one. So take it.
10 to 11.
Okay,
Yeah. So we'll do that again next week.
okay.
The same between Monday
and Tuesday. Because Tuesday you and me already have a class.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, and the other class.
I can do that.
And then we would have the last week, which is 3 hours. And then I'll send you one. When you write your exams.
And then you're done.
Yeah, you're also supposed to submit your exam soon.
Already doing it.
As I was saying. So, there's a need to solve the conflicts that happen between departments in order to be able to work together to come up with a better product. alleviating conflict or reducing conflict. It's like, for example, you're in the system. You argue every day about chores. But then for the house to be clean, you both need to work together. Someone has to do something else and the other has to do another. So your mother has to be there to solve the differences between you two in order to keep the house clean. It's an example. But even though there is a need to reduce conflict, some degree of conflict is important in order to come up with constructive ideas.
But we aren't conflict also needed in the company because that's just no direct
So it could be something to do with working hours in order to achieve organizational goals. There is a need for conflict. But alleviating conflict is the top management's responsibility. So that is one of their main responsibilities. They have to make sure that there are no conflicts, but conflicts also have to be there for innovation. So there are several ways in which you can alleviate conflict or reduce conflict. The first way is you need to promote clear and straightforward corporate policies. You need to create or promote clear and straightforward corporate policies. That is the first way. So this means that the time you are creating your policies as an organization, you need to put the duties of everyone in line. So when people are employed, when they come to work, they need to know what their duty is. And the other way is to evaluate and reward systems. Evaluate and reward systems that affect interfunctional cooperation and responsiveness. Interfunctional cooperation and responsiveness.
Interfunctional
cooperation and responsiveness. And the third way in which you can reduce conflict is by formal and informal functional contact. Functional contact. Yes. So this means, this is the thing that you say where the production and the marketing team and the finance department too, they all need to meet for meetings and discuss things. So there needs to be contact between these functional areas. There needs to be contact between the marketing team, the production team, there needs to be contact with the top management and also the finance department. So they can discuss the product and the products that you want to produce, and the finance can tell whether there is the money for that type of innovation. So these departments need to meet once in a while, sit down and discuss about designing the product and also decision making.
So we need to have some meetings. Maybe. Okay. I have a question. Like in an organization or industry, how many people do they have meetings per year? Is it not after 8 months?
It depends. So let's say there is a problem that has come. The organization needs a meeting to discuss. So there are other meetings that happen for future plans, like long-term plans. They need to plan the whole year. And then maybe after 6 months, they need again to see progress. And then there are other things that are call this emergencies.
Emergency meetings.
Where they have to happen because something has come up. For example, you are a business person, you have your own company, and suddenly there's this small company that is showing some threat that they could take over your customers. So there is a need for the company to meet and see how they can overcome that. It's an emergency, it just came up.
Have you ever been in anything like that? Have you ever been in anything?
Yes.
How long do they take place?
It depends. 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours.
How do you know?
6 hours.
What?
You just have lunch breaks. Okay. So that was about strategic planning.
Like the strategy?
Yeah.
Okay. Monali strategic planning is the way in which market is trying to achieve the company's goals.
The way market plan how to market products or services to achieve
Plan how to market it.
products or services in order to achieve. What is segmentation?
Wow.
How do you explain it? I know it, you know it, but how do you explain it if I didn't know it?
Dividing. So we're talking about money representation, industrial money representation. Dividing ways or market. No, geez, we not a video middle of the gallery, yeah. Yeah, the division, market division.
Of what?
Okay.
Monetary segmentation.
The division, market division, or channel.
You've been learning this for how long?
For a long time. I know the meaning of money for without.
In detail.
This Georgia.
Okay, fine, in English.
No, the division. Segmentation is segmenting. Is dividing.
Dividing what?
Products, markets, actually, channels.
What? No, you do not divide.
Not the markets.
Based on
Products or customer needs. No? Okay, madam, what is it?
so segmentation. Dividing customer group based on
demographic.
their similar characteristics. So some of these similar characteristics could be demographic, geographic, benefit source, and several other ways. So unlike consumer segmentation, marketers usually segment business markets based on several characteristics. So they segment business markets first based on customer operating characteristics. You do know that I'm going to send them out, right?
Still traditional multi-move.
Okay. So they segment. Yes, I didn't make up. I didn't think that told us to come in here. purchasing approaches.
So that's another point. Another point.
Customer operating characteristics. Purchasing approaches.
What is that? Explain more. What is that?
Situational factors. I'm going to explain that.
Situational factors?
And personal characteristics. Okay, so customer operating characteristics. This is how the customers operate, like how their industry operates. So industries buy based on their corporate aim. They buy based on what they produce. So let's say you produce tables, there is no way you can buy tables as an industry. You have to go towards buying tables. So there's also purchasing approaches where there are other businesses that actually come to purchase, others could purchase online. So they segment these businesses based on how these individuals are buying products. The third is situational factors and personal characteristics. Anyway, let's move on. Industrial. That's what I say. How they purchase online or physical. Or you have to go to them. Okay, so there are two classifications of industrial segmentation. So the first is macro segmentation and the other is micro segmentation. Okay, so macro segmentation looks at segmenting markets based on how the firm operates. So you're segmenting your businesses or your customers based on how they operate. So the major bases of segmentation for industrial marketing include characteristics of buying organizations. No, it's not a matter. I say the major basis of segmentation in industrial marketing include characteristics of the buying organization. So it could be, in terms of characteristics, there are things like the size or the scale of operations of the organization.
Industrial marketing.
Characteristics of the buying organization.
Characteristics of the buying operation.
Buying organization. Of the buying organization. So some of these characteristics include size, like the scale of operations of the organization,
Size of their
size or the scale of operations of the organization.
scale of the operation
So the characteristics of buying organizations, they look at the size of the organization. They also look at the geographical location of the organization. The usage rate and the structure of procurement.
They use the rate or structure of procurement.
And the structure of procurement.
What's the rate?
Usage rate.
Usage, what is
Rate.
Method is calling me. Can I just tell you how the graph was calling? You guys are calling later.
Okay, so
Usage rate.
in the structure of procurement. And the other major basis is product application. So there is characteristics of buying organization, or number two, there is product application. So how they use the product that they are buying.
Or in the region, plasma region. As characteristics of the buying organization. Product application.
Yes. And the third is characteristics of purchasing situations.
Missing or purchasing situations.
So here they look at the type of buying situation and the stage of purchase decision process.
And the stage for what?
Of purchase decision process. Those are under the characteristics of purchasing situation.
Purchase decision.
The other is the micro. So we look at the macro. Now we are looking at the macro segmentation factors.
Micro.
The small things that are related towards the buying company.
Related to the
Okay, so some of the micro segmentation factors include
No, you were like small things that are related to the what?
to the buying organization. The macro segmentation factors include purchasing strategy, the structure of decision making, importance of the purchase, and some factors like quantity, delivery, and reputation.
Like what?
Quantity, delivery, and reputation.
Quantity, delivery.
Quantity, comma, delivery, comma, and reputation.
Great.
Reputation.
Okay.
And one that you know English.
No, I didn't get enough sleep. Like when I was really because of insomnia.
Okay, so that's that. Then we're going to look at effective segmentation.
Effective segmentation.
flows from industry marketing. So to make sure that the segments are segmented effectively, you need to consider that the segment needs to be measurable. Measurable. So it also needs to be accessible.
Accessible. Good. Yeah.
And it also needs to be substantial.
What's that?
Substantial.
Substantial. What's that?
Be substantial. And the last needs to be communicable.
How do you want substantial, baby? Like that? Need my shoulders. Oh. D-I-A-L.
Sabu.
Badge.
Wait. Just wait. Communicable.
Okay, now you're just making up words.
No.
Communicable.
Yeah, that's what they say.
What is it? Communicable.
Okay, so substantial means that the segment needs to be large enough, big enough. It should not be small and it should not be too big.
Super.